Chalo ji, it's that time of the month. You know what I'm talking about? जी हाँ, आज हम सूट में डाल के करने वाले हैं ये and I am very very happy. I think I look really good. तो अभी शुरू करते हैं my monthly favorites. I know I'm a little behind it, but this is May favorites. So let's get into the video. Starting my category with the skincare. And the only thing that I have, actually not the only thing because I think moisturizer also counts as a skincare. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is, drum roll, it's this mask. I did talk about it in my Korea skincare haul where I said that we have used it for a while now. So I've used like 2 or 3 of these so far. But in the last month, ever since I've started using it, it just has given my face such a nice finish that I absolutely love it when I wake up in the morning. Like I apply it nighttime, leave it on for 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes when I'm being lazy and I want to take like, not being lazy, but like I want to be more taking in everything that this product has to offer. And I'm like 20 मिनट में तो क्या ही होगा, तो 30 मिनट का ले लेती हूँ. तो ये वाला मास्क आई अप्लाई नाइट टाइम और ये इतना अच्छा है. दिस इज बाय अ कंपनी कॉल्ड फ्री में and this is something जो हम कोरिया से लाए थे. It's their pink collagen ampule mask and it is really good. Like मैं collagen पीती हूँ, खाती हूँ, लगाती हूँ, सब करती हूँ. I live for collagen. But moving on, the second thing, because मैंने बोला था कि maybe moisturizer or night cream is also part of our skincare. So the second product, second time winner because ये April month में भी थे. It is Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I love it, man. I love it. I'm gonna run out of it, but I have another one, so I'm really happy. It's like a water bath. I did talk about it in length in my last video, so I would say go watch that video where I'm talking about this one. But it's like I still put the lid on because I'm just like that. I don't want it to be any bacteria or germs in my box. But if you look inside, there's barely anything. Like so, that's another contender, and now a winner for the skincare. नहीं, not because मैं लड़की हूँ, it's because मुझे ये अच्छा फील कराती है. So some of the good skincare but good beauty products that I absolutely in love with. So I'll start with what I have in my right hand right now. So it's the Colorgram lipstick. I did rave about it in the Korea skincare haul. So this is the 04 Proud Grape. Okay, Proud Grape lipstick. I thought it's going to be mauvish, but it's actually pinkish. I mean, on the stick itself, let me just show it to you guys. It looks very mauvish. If you can see, very, 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 very mauvish. But it actually gives such a nice tint. It doesn't even feel like I have a lipstick on. It just feels like my natural lips. Another product or a foundation that I have absolutely in love with is this one. So this is by Tir or Turter or This is the Turter Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. This is in the shade 29 and Mocha. And this is such a beautiful foundation. It is long wear and you don't even need a lot. So this, when you open this up, so this is the box, this is the cushion as you can see. And if I open the box up, you can see there's a cushion for the foundation. So you apply it like this. And for some reason, you can't really drag on your skin because it doesn't give as much benefit. When you tap it, it's just so much better. So when you open it, you take the foundation out, open the lid, and then just dip your mask inside it, and all the products sticks to the cushion, and then you can just tap 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 tap. And sometimes if for some reason I do tend to get a lot on my cushion, I do tap it on this black part and keep everything extra over here and then apply the remaining one on my face. So yeah, Twitter Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. Moving on, the winner of this one, I haven't had a contour which is this natural and this beautiful, and you can't even really tell I have it on my skin. So this is the Benefit Hula Caramel. So I don't apply it all over my face, but I do like it on my cheek, like cheekbone or like whatever bone this is, and I just apply a little bit over here, like just down to give that cinch effect on my face. And I do apply a little bit on my forehead, and then like everybody else I do apply it on my jaw as well, so that my jaw is as sharp as a knife and you can cut sabzi through it. Paper keh lo, jo marzi keh lo, kuch to kaat hi degi ye. So this is what this looks like. Very, very beautiful product. So if you open it, it has this caramel shade. It doesn't come with a brush, it does come with a mirror, but it doesn't come with a brush, so you have to use your own angled brush. I tried using the contour with the natural brush, like the ground one, but I think with contour it's more effective to use like an angled brush, because that way just like वो एकदम एकदम काट दोगी भाई, एकदम काट दोगी तो वैसी जॉ निकल आएगी और वैसा चेहरा निकल आएगा. So you can tell, you know, I have contour on and you can see like beautiful. But moving on, तो अभी गर्मियाँ चल रही है. अभी यहाँ पे भी कैलिफोर्निया में इवन दो ठंडी रहती है, इट्स 12 डिग्री 13 डिग्री, बट कह लो कि इंडिया में गर्मी है और यहाँ पे दिन में कभी कभी गर्मी हो जाती है. सो यू हैव टू वेयर सनस्क्रीन. रिमेंबर टू वेयर सनस्क्रीन. So last video we did talk about Sephora sunscreen that I absolutely raved about. Gives you like a nice good white cast. But for this one is also a Korean sunscreen that I absolutely love. It's by D'Alba. It's their tone up pink correcting with SPF 50 plus PA++++ sunscreen. So this has a pink cast instead of a white one. So when you apply it on your skin, so I'm going to show you on my hand. So if I apply it on my skin, it gives a pink cast instead of a white one. It gives like such a nice finish. I told it in my other video as well, I have stopped wearing foundation, like the Creative foundation, even though it's my absolute favorite. So if I have to wear it, I wear that one. But when I'm not wearing that, I just apply the sunscreen, some blush, a little bit of highlighter, and I am good to go. And I think this is it when we talk about the skincare, makeup, favorite products. So moving on to next category, my favorite books. So the two books that I really want to talk about this month that I've loved reading and I've actually implemented some of the lessons in my own life are these two. So one is Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. So this one has a lot of different chapters, like how to stay away from negativity, how to focus your mindset towards positivity. So I'm going to walk you through or just talk about some of the chapters. So it has purpose, routine, mind, ego, gratitude, relationship. So I think the overall idea stays the same, that you have to be grateful for what you have in your life. So you need to have that gratitude. This has a lot of gratitude practices, but it also talks about like how looking at relationship and putting yourself in somebody else's shoe, कि मैं उसकी जगह होती, जैसे मेरे कोई दोस्त को प्रॉब्लम है तो मैं उसको क्या सजेशन देती, और जो वो सजेशन देती तो खुद के साथ वाई आर यू सो क्रूअल अगर तुम दूसरे के साथ इतने पॉजिटिव हो सकते हो. तो यू हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट लाइक दोज लेसन्स टू योर सेल्फ, लाइक टॉक टू योर सेल्फ like you would talk to a friend. If somebody is down, you're not going to beat them down a little more, because we are self-critical. But you know, when we talk to somebody else, we always praise them. So why not praise yourself too? Why not just talk to yourself जैसे आप अपने किसी दोस्त से बात करोगे, किसी दोस्त को सलाह दोगे, तो अपने आप के साथ भी you have to be like, you have to be more self-loving, you have to be more self-nourishing. So this is what the book is about. I think overall, thinking like a monk, stay in routine, eat limited food, or just have gratitude for what you have in your life. I think that's the main thing that I got, and it's really, really peaceful. Moving on, the second book. Okay, so this one has changed my life. It's called The 5 a.m. Club. The summary of this book is, you wake up at 5 a.m., you give 20 minutes to sweat. So you can work out, you can run, you can do anything else. 20 minutes for meditation, journaling, gratitude journal, normal journal, you want to write down something, do that. And then you keep 20 minutes for reading a book or for growing yourself. So the first hour before you even start your day, you have to focus first on your own sanity. So I not necessarily have been waking up at 5 a.m., but the summary that hit me is I was waking up at 7:30, and the moment I would wake up, I'll just log in and start working. And the moment I'll get off my calls from the office, I'll use my phone. So I never really got the time to process. So with this book, I allowed myself to give myself an hour. So I would now wake up at 5:30 or whatever time. I would first go for a run, then go to the gym, come back, meditate, and then I would just read a book or do something else. But I'm not doing it in the same portion. I'm not doing 20 20 20. I'm doing maybe 20 minutes running, 15 minutes workout, 15 minutes or 10 minutes meditation, and then 15-20 minutes book reading. It's completely up to you. It's not set in stone. I mean, what works for you is not something that's going to work for somebody else. So incorporate the practice based on what works for you. But the idea is, when you wake up, first thing should not be your phone. First thing should not be a message to your family or to your friend or to your boyfriend, partner, kids, whosoever. The first thing that you have to do is focus on yourself, because if you are in a good shape, if you are in a good health, then only you can help somebody else. खुद की तबीयत खराब है तो दूसरे की कैसे मदद कर सकते हो, है ना? So this book is all about that, and I absolutely love reading this one. So moving on to the next category. Okay ji, let's talk about my favorite gadget, which is actually a gift from my brother-in-law, mera devar, and he gifted us a Marshall speaker, and I am in love with this one. यार इसकी आवाज इतनी प्यारी है ना. Like sometimes in the morning, like when you wake up and you're done with most of the day activities, you're like, oh, I want some silent music so that I can read my book, or I just want to feel more energized. So this I have used it for like study music, lo-fi music. I've used it for like dichak music, and every time I put this on, like पूरे घर में आवाज इतनी ज़्यादा सराउंड कर देती है. मैं एको कहने वाली थी, पर इतना ज़्यादा आवाज सराउंड हो जाता है कि it just feels magical if I'm cooking, or if I'm like just doing some normal chores around the house, or if I'm just reading my book with the study music or with the lo-fi music. This changes everything. So thank you, Puru, for gifting us this one. This is very, very, very special. So thank you so much. And moving on to the last category. You guys must be thinking कि last category तो TV की ही होगी, ये वाला show, वो वाला show. But इस महीने कोई ऐसा show नहीं है that I absolutely love. I'm rewatching my old shows that I am watching. Which one was that? I think there is a Korean show that I'm watching, and I forgot the name of that show. Oh, The Resident Playbook. Yes, Bond, James Bond. So Resident Playbook is the show that I'm watching. I really love that one, but I think it's still not in my favorites one, that if they have a series coming. So this is the first series. So if they have a series coming out, I'm not going. Okay, I will say it. I wouldn't be looking forward to that series, but since I started this one, I had to end it. But it's not something that I would wait for. So the last category is favorite bag. Okay, I know इस सूट के साथ ये बैग नहीं जा रहा है, but this is my favorite bag from the last, I think, 2 months. I have loved carrying it. इसमें सब कुछ आ जाता है भाई. एक दिन मैं इस बैग से कुत्ता निकालूंगी और बिल्ली भी निकाल लूंगी. Like इतना ज़्यादा सामान आता है इस बैग में. And इसके साइड में छोटू सा पांडा है. You never know. इस दिन एक बैग से पांडा भी निकले. Like एक दिन मैं कर रही हूँ what's in my bag, and I'm like, you never know. So इसमें सब कुछ आता है. इसमें मेरे sunglasses है, wallet है, इसमें ये वाला wallet. Okay, this is my favorite wallet. ये मेरे को edition में add नहीं करना था, but since I saw it, this is by Michael Kors. It's just a cutie little card wallet, एंड इसके अंदर काफ़ी सारे कार्ड आ जाते हैं, सो यू कैन स्टैक सम ऑफ द कार्ड्स हेयर. फॉर मी इट्स लाइक कॉस्को एंड माई लाइसेंस, जो कि हर जगह दिखाना होता है. But you also have a zipper, so I use most of my cards, I put most of my cards inside, and when I have to take it off, I just take it off, and it's so much more easier than those, clunky big wallet, special card wallet that everybody's carrying around these days. So this is much more handy. Then इसमें sunglasses है, a little lipper, इसमें मेरा clutcher आ जाता है. Then let's just apply this. Oh, क्या बात है, shiny आ गई. So ये, and then अभी इसमें सब आ जाता है यार. इसमें मेरा फोन आ जाता है, उसके हेडफोन आ जाते हैं, मेरा पड़ोसी आ जाता है, मेरे पड़ोसी का कुत्ता आ जाता है. इस बैग में सब कुछ आ जाता है. सो इट इज माय फेवरेट बैग. Okay, जी, that is it. That is all of my favorites in the month of May. थोड़ा limited है because last time I think I went a little too overboard with it. सब कुछ ही favorites में डाल दी थी. So this time I wanted to be a little bit picky. And I think there's another thing that was going on in May, which is Lalubu Lalabu. I did not like it. I love back charms, but I didn't like that one. Ooh, I have this cooling effect from the lip gloss. I'm actually liking it. Yeah, but that was all the items that I loved in the month of May. If you would love to know what are the products that I loved in the coming months, please tune in. I will post such videos every month, hopefully on the first Saturday of every month, but if not, second, third. I mean, there's always 4 Saturdays, but tune in, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.